Katie Bayles posted a video earlier on. I deleted that now because we're doing the reading for it now. So just so it doesn't get done again, we delete. Well, I delete anything I do, and then it means that it doesn't get repeated. But Katie posted this video from August 27th last year, and it was a dog Mason died on this day 10 years ago, and her other dog Bentley died on the 27th of February. She was I thought she was dreading that day, but for weeks, of course. But when she was watching the dragonflies, she felt like she was at peace, almost like as if they were there with her or something, as if the dogs were there with them, I would assume. The dragonflies were, of course. I couldn't see much on the video though. They were very clear. I couldn't just make anything out on it. But just wonders if anyone can tell her anything about it. But I thought, well, it's a bit of a long shot, really, because I didn't really know what we could do here. Because I don't normally read animals or as such, but I do use animal spirits. So I suppose really that was a bit of a contradiction in terms, really, wasn't it? But let's use these Power Animal Oracle cards and just see what advice we just ask on behalf of Katie Bayles concerning this issue that we've raised there, and what the dragonflies mean and all this. What is all this about? We ask for guidance in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. And we just cut the deck for you there, Katie, and I'll move things along here. I'll deal out 3 cards. It's okay, I got up early this morning, so it's taking me hours to wake up. But laughing and joking apart there, we'll deal out 3 cards here. I suppose it's past, present and future, this, that and the other, or whatever, beginning, middle and end, isn't it? It's not particularly set in stone here what we do here, but I'm just going to pull out the first card to see what's been vibrating. I suppose owl. Owl, of course, that's interesting, isn't it? Because owl represents your ancestral spirit guides to do with signs and omens and things. In this particular case, to do with omen. Just says pay attention to signs, and I suppose really that's what you. Really, it's getting a bit too obvious, isn't it? Really. I suppose with owl, though, I mean, obviously sitting in the darkness there, or darkness surrounding, as if could symbolise uncertainty, but nevertheless your ancestral spirit guides are there sending messages. I get a sort of sense here as though this is what it may be. I mean, the dog people, the bird people, the people, we're all people, aren't we? We just look different. And I suppose if you feel as if they were there with you, maybe they were, in the sense they're ancestors, aren't they? They're our cousins, aren't they? From an evolutionary point of view. So, but I'm sort of sensing here it's more of a message from your ancestors, though. I don't know why. Although although the other dogs there, you feel their presence. Maybe their presence was there. Dog, of course, is related to wolf, isn't it? And of course, wolf is as we were mentioning before, a bit earlier on, to do with guardianship and protection. So maybe they were there protecting you, sending a sign that yes, we're still here, sending loving signs through nature, as is often it can be the case. Notice here you got the swan, of course, grace. The bird people, of course, represent guidance, don't they? Because they believe to carry the messages from the heavens to the earth. So we've got this guidance going on, as if there's guidance in what signs were available just recently for you there. I suppose, and right now, if he does past, present and future, it looks as if he's going that way, doesn't he? Right now, of course, these can have often sort of symbolise what's wrong, and then the solution is there, like the problem and then the solution. In the sense, the problem was signs. You weren't paying attention much, and you should have been doing. Whereas grace, maybe just grace is a problem now. Just sort of being grateful for what's in you, around you, and whatever. And I suppose not taking things for granted, but certainly just being grateful for that. And I suppose really paying attention to the signs within you, and what signs there are there. What do you feel from this? What do you feel is being said? Because at the end of the day, you can have readings off people, or anybody, doesn't matter who it is. But the best really for signs and omens and things is you. You're the best one to read what it's about, because you're the one having the feelings. Let's just see what is around the corner there. Yes, again, gratitude, feel grateful for all that you're blessed with there with the kangaroo. I suppose really I suppose you're privileged, aren't you, really, that you can sense that there is a message. Does there have to actually be an actual specific message though? Is it just saying we're here, we're watching over here, and there's no more really to be said? What more can you add to that, really? Maybe that's all it is. Reading too much into things, of course, can sometimes be a problem. But nevertheless, you should have been paying attention to the signs that were there, because it's your ancestral spirit guides through the dogs, of course, through wolf, of course. I can sort of sense wolf, and there's just a sense of dog, I suppose. Dog is loyalty, isn't it? And maybe you've had loyalty issues. What I'm thinking, I don't know. But maybe that's what it is, and you should just be grateful for those who are loyal to you, for those who are true to you. They're not all out to get you, and just be grateful for small mercies, I suppose, as really that. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That's the sort of sensing from this, as sort of what I'm feeling from it there. Just as we've got some cards out here. So I hope that's helped in some way. I'm sorry that I can't help any more, but just sometimes, as I've said before, just sometimes you're the best one to work out and do the reading, because you're the reader, in the sense I only interpret, of course. It's a big con, all this reading, you know. All readers are fakes, because we don't read, we interpret. You are the reader because you're the one having the reading. You know the truth. So really you're the reader. So I hope you've enjoyed reading this, and I hope I've helped you in some way to just look onto what I'm getting from it, as I watch the video and what you wrote, and linking these things here. I somehow sense as though I want to just pull another card. I don't know why. Maybe it's a one for luck or something. I don't know what is it. Oh, dolphin there. Playfulness there. Time to enjoy yourself, I suppose. Just take time to play, as it says there. Take time to just a bit of time out and enjoy yourself, I suppose. Really, it's not all doom and gloom, and maybe just like you used to take the dogs for a walk there and throw them a stick or whatever it was. They enjoyed a good play, so why can't you enjoy the same? I mean, we're all animals at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that's just how it is. So, at the end of the day, for now, we'll cast a shadow for you, and I hope that's helped in some way, shape or form. But for now, Katie, just for now, these cards have spoken.